final game of the evening coming up for you here on MVI Live. Number 1 EPT, number 3 Dax Thomas State Farm, 6-0 versus 3-3 here on MVI Live as we get set for this one. As Alex Lyons with you, Jose Negron will be with us back in just a few seconds. Jose running the ship solo. Jeremy Salou, hopefully he's having a great time on vacation, leaving us here for this week of MVISBL action. But Jose will be joining us momentarily as we look forward to the final game of the evening between Dax Thomas State Farm and Howard Hanna here on Elite Physical Therapy. 2 thrillers so far today. B Graphics and Howard Hanna now even inside the standings at 2 and 5. Howard Hanna holds the tiebreaker due to an overtime victory in a stellar performance by Jaden Davis, who I'm sure Howard Hanna wished they had tonight in that loss to Union Cleaners. But should be a good final game nonetheless, as Makai Valentine, Bryce Epps and company all back in business. Seems like a pretty good turnout for Coach Naz Victoria, something he hasn't been used to so far this season, as Harrison here along with Lorenzo Gardner, Scoop Smith, Curdy Wade, Evan Berger, Brandon Battles, Dunny Rowe. No Michael Mahalski tonight, as well as no Demarion Brown. But otherwise, pretty full company. No as no Gonzalez will hurt, but should be a overall pretty good lineup for Dax Thomas State Farm tonight. And they're going to need that full company if they want to stop Notorious Grooms, Bryce Epps, Makai Valentine in company, as should be a great game. And, now Makai has something again to play for. Obviously, he has a lot to play for, but now he does not hold the highest point total in the MVISBL this season. He had a share of that with Zion coming into the evening, but Zion put up 43 tonight.
Yeah, maybe it's a little more motivation to put up 44, 45 maybe. Who knows? He's definitely the type of player that's capable of that. We've seen it time and time again as the boys division's leading scorer, but really excited for this one. Going to be a good matchup. I know Dax Thomas State Farm is, kind of going in the right direction, especially getting more bodies on the bench. And coming into this, I know they're motivated to try and knock off EPT for the first time.
And, talking about, of course, Mr. Valentine there, we can officially say something we've all known, but officially a Division I athlete prospect now with a Division I offer from South Alabama. So big congratulations to him getting his first Division I basketball offer. Obviously, talking with a couple people, this is the domino that's probably going to send everything in motion for a guy like Makai Valentine. But again, congratulations to him getting his first Division I offer, first of most likely what will be many for the Steel Valley standout. Valentine, a pair of Epps, Milsom, and Grooms, Rowe, Gardner, Berger, Smith, and Harrison. As Valentine in Rowe, and we are underway. Valentine, too strong, wins it out. But it's going to be last off of Scoop Smith, they say, trying to save it.
Yeah, that was a nice play by Smith. Hey, I think they're actually going to say red ball.
I was going to say.
Yeah, so Scoop Smith did save that ball.
Here's Scoop Smith in the right wing. Scoop. Top of the key, Smith taking away Valentine. Cam Epps. Cam jump stop over to Bryce off the window for 2. As Cam and Bryce hook up for the first bucket of the evening. As here comes Harrison firing it up, no good. Rebound, Rose stuffs it in as Dunny ties it up at 2.
EPT already being pretty aggressive on the defensive end of the floor. Wouldn't expect anything less from them. They have a lot of great offensive contributors, but on the defensive side of the ball, they're just as strong.
There's Epps knocking down the three. A quick 5 for Bryce Epps. Wasn't at EPT's last game, but Bryce Epps back in a big way as Berger for the answer, no good. Rebound out of bounds, last touched by Dax Thomas, State Farm.
Yeah, getting Evan Berger in here, definitely a big addition. Has missed a couple of games here for State Farm.
If I'm not mistaken, just the third game of the season for Berger, as there's Valentine, right hand in and out. Rebound ripped away, Lorenzo Gardner. Gardner, foul line, throws it up, no good. Gardner, the rebound taken away, it was Epps. Now it's Rowe stealing it back. Rowe, fouled by Bryce Epps, and Rowe will shoot 2. Traveris Rowe, rising senior at McKeesport. High school teammate Shane McGraw, 9 points in a victory last game for B Graphics, as Rowe off the mark on the first attempt. Traveris Rowe, in and out, rebound, Notorious Grooms, and EPT back to the offensive. Now it's Cameron Epps. Epps right wing. Epps top of the key, up top. Valentine deep for 3. Off the mark, saved almost by Grooms, off his fingertips and out.
Still a couple faces missing for the State Farm team. I mean, once they get everybody in here, this is going to be a dangerous team. I think you definitely have to look out for them. This might be a preview of the championship game here in a month. I think it very well could be.
Yeah, I'd say has that possibility. And right now, you know, as Milsom drives in, Rowe with another block. First this evening as Gardner in transition off the mark. Very similar is the boys' league to the girls' league with the way playoffs are shaping up, as Smith fouls Valentine. And that being said, you don't want to fall into that fourth spot. Yeah, you'd rather be 4th than 5th and make the playoffs, but like in the girls' side, you don't want to play EPT, and you figure the middle 2 teams have a good shot at making the championship. Same one here. And I think that's where you're looking at right now, Union Cleaners and Dax Thomas State Farm sitting at, as if State Farm can find a way to get an upset victory tonight, they'll put themselves in a great spot with Union Cleaners winning and beating Howard Hanna to kind of give themselves that cushion in this middle spot of the bracket.
Yeah, and I think that, you know, on both sides you have teams aside from AMD and EPT that are kind of surging. In the boys division, you have State Farm, and then in the girls division, Lee Supply starting to get things going.
As Keelan Milsom, no good. Outside, there's Epps off the mark. Rebound, Evan Berger. Berger poked free by Bryce, right to Cam, and Berger fouls Cameron Epps. Make that Smith, as Scoop gets a quick second foul.
A timeout by Naz Victoria with 13:26 to go.
You know, probably isn't too happy with the early going of this game is Coach Victoria, but that being said, it's only a 6-2 game here, and you could say his team has played very sloppy. They've missed some easy buckets, 2 left points at the free throw, an easy layup that Gardner just lost the handle on, and you're looking at a tie game.
Yeah, and some big turnovers for them as well. So they've, I think, given away a couple of points, and you know, I think right now they're kind of lucky to only be down by 4 points here in the early going. But Victoria wants to get his team back on the same page, and you mentioned second foul for Scoop Smith early on. That's going to be something to watch. We're only less than 3 minutes in.
There is Keelan Milsom. Milsom bounce pass Cameron Epps. Epps wheels back out. Epps for 3 off the iron rebound. Curdy Wade checked in during that last stoppage. Curdy has had an outstanding summer, averaging 14 points per game for the rising freshman. Another piece for Coach Joe Salvino.
Nice ball handling there by Scoop Smith.
Cameron Epps, another steal, and Epps looks for Valentine, deflects to Grooms, and a travel on Notorious Grooms. $12:49 remaining in the half, 6-2 your score. As Smith brings it up, it's Smith, Harrison, battles Wade and Berger. As there is Curdy Wade, left wing, up top, Scoop Smith, deep for three, drains it. Scoop Smith makes it a 1-point game.
He has been so big over the last 2 games for State Farm in particular. Been great all summer.
As there's Valentine, suffocated and knocked out. Just 1 point for Makai Valentine.
2 really good rising freshmen on this team for Naz Victoria, and Scoop Smith and Curdy Wade.
Yeah, again, just guys that right now don't look like they haven't played high school ball before. As there's Valentine laying it in for 2. Here's Smith driving over the divider. Smith down the lane, and Cameron Epps strips it off the leg of Smith and out. I think that's going to be a really fun matchup to watch tonight in Smith and Cameron Epps.
Yeah, I mean, not the biggest kids, but, man, they play with speed. They play with toughness, just no fear. Really, really intriguing matchup. Cameron Epps standing at 5'7", Scoop Smith only at 5'5", so very, very good matchup between 2 really, really young and good players here in the division.
I think the best part about that is there goes Bryce, blocked from behind. As Rowe picks up the personal. But going back to what I was saying, that point you made, if you can see on your screen, Cameron and Scoop. Scoop is about an inch taller than Cam Epps, and as you said, Cam's listed as 5'7", Scoop's at 5'5". So somebody's not being truthful on that physical.
Yeah, I think they might be both around maybe 5'7", 5'6", maybe.
Let's go 5'6".
Yeah, we'll go 5. We'll go right in the middle.
Right?
Right in the middle. They look the same height. I mean,
as Bryce Epps goes 2 for 2, give him 7. And it's a 10-5 lead for EPT.
they're both still taller than me, or about the same height as me at least.
I got a little bit of an advantage on them. Most other people in the league tower over me. As there's Curdy knocking down the deep 2. Alonzo had a big game for Union Cleaners, his older brother, today. As there's Epps right wing. Epps for 3. Iron out. Rebound Smith. Scoop Smith is vertical, is absolutely incredible. As there's Berger for 3. No good. Rebound Smith. Tenacious on the boards. And Smith fouled from behind. That's Makai Valentine getting the personal. As Coach Victoria switching up who's guarding Valentine. You hear Valentine saying, who's guarding me? As that's been a trouble for everybody this summer as a foul on the shot attempt by Lorenzo Gardner. Gardner, first shot up, no good.
And we saw Gardner, the struggles he experienced during the high school season with free throws, but definitely a good opportunity this summer to, as it is for all these players, work on some of the things that you want to try and improve on.
As Cameron Epps up, no good. Rebound, Evan Berger. Berger driving. Berger floater, no good. Rebound, Berger. Evan Berger has help across, goes, battles. One more. Wade for 3. In and out, iron unkind for Curdy Wade. Epps picked off. There's Smith with the steal. Scoop driving, floats it up and got it. Scoop Smith up to 5. As Epps at the other end answers with 2 of his own. Bryce Epps gives the lead back to EPT, and a steal by Chenier Pinckney Jr. Here's Epps. Epps to Grooms from the corner. Got it! Notorious Grooms from beyond the arc. (15-10) lead here As there's Smith with another 3 attempt, no good. Rebound back the other way, Grooms to Epps, Epps to Pinckney. Chenier underneath, nobody home, that one's out the door.
Alex, I need to borrow a pen.
Go ahead, buddy.
It's I'm having some issues here, as you can see by my constant scribbling, and
ink not working too well for you there.
Yeah, not working too well. You know, as any great journalist would, I only brought one pen.
That's why I got the case of like 40.
Well, I actually thought this was one of my new ones, and I was mistaken.
As there's Harrison outside, Cedric fouled as blocking was Epps. It's normally how it works. It's the new pens that don't work, Jose.
Yeah, it's very frustrating. You know, we're pen aficionados here at the Mon Valley Independent. I need good pens.
I'm a big G2 guy, big G2 pen guy.
Sharpie gel pens usually never fail me, but...
Well, the G2 might as well be the official pen of the Waynesburg University Communication Departments.
I do like them. I do enjoy writing with them.
Unless you talk to the department chair, he likes what we call the Krause pen. It's the 4-color changing pen.
Yeah.
But at least in the sports broadcasting department with Lanny, we were big G2 guys. 15-10 your score, 9:20 remaining in the half.
Oh, yeah, there's a basketball game going on.
That's right.
Sorry, we're talking about pens so much.
As there's Gardner, 5-point lead for EPT. Low scoring game, highest scoring teams in the MVISBL as an offensive foul on Wade. 81.4 points per game for Dax Thomas State Farm, second highest EPT, 89.2. The difference between these two teams, 84.4 against the second worst defensive team in the league is Dax Thomas State Farm. EPT, also the best defensive team.
These are teams that can score in bunches and score quickly. We saw that. Took a minute for State Farm to get back in this and tie it at 10, and then within 11 seconds, that lead went back to 5 as EPT was able to get 5 straight points.
As Brandon Battles onto the board. He's been a nice acquisition for Dax Thomas State Farm.
Pre-game acquisition.
Scored 26 points in his 2 games with Dax Thomas State Farm after playing 1 game for Coach Kevin Kovac and Union Cleaners, as the other piece of that trade is still yet to make an appearance.
Yeah, and a lot of us were really surprised that Battles wasn't drafted to begin with. Then he was picked up in the supplemental draft by Union Cleaners, and then Naz Victoria looks like a genius in picking him up just to avoid a forfeit, and Battles has been a really key piece to this team, coming every night and contributing. As
Pinckney with the block, here's Drew Cook, the standout rising freshman. Bounces off Harrison, Bryce to Turner outside, Pinckney deep for 3, buries it. Chenier Pinckney Jr. from beyond the arc. First bucket of the game for Chenier Pinckney Jr., 18-12. Shot up and in as answering. It's Curdy Wade. 18-15, 7:34 is the scoring starting to come in bunches as there's Bryce up, no good, rebound Gardner. Harrison up ahead, has Battles as well. Now it's Wade. Wade tries again, off the mark this time by. Rebound Isaiah Turner. Turner around Harrison, stops up. Inside, nobody home. Battles the steal. Battles bounces off Pinckney Jr. and Chenier picks up the foul.
Turner, a nice job of getting down court quickly, but didn't have any help there as he was surrounded by 3 guys in red uniforms.
Chenier Pinckney Jr. upset with that foul call, but clear hook of the leg there. Nothing that Battles could do. Kept trying to shed to the outside, and nothing left to do but Billy Constantine to call the foul.
No choice there. Now chance here for State Farm with a 3-ball, maybe tie this game as we reach the 7-minute mark here in the first half.
We were tied at 10s as here's Harrison spinning, step back, no, off the side iron. As some frustration by EPT. As you can't run a zone defense. It's NBA style roles defensively. You have to run man, and that was just a zone warning. As didn't want to try to talk over all the argument right in front of us, but some frustration there. As there's Valentine, left elbow. Valentine driving in, kick out. There's Epps to Epps as Bryce drives in. Foul line, 15-footer, no good. Rebound poked off of Smith and out. (18-15) your score. Inbound goes to Grooms. 6:23 remaining. Notorious up for three, no good. Rebound Smith. Showing off the vertical again, but lost the handle. Finds Harrison, though. There's Cedric up, no good. Rebound by Bryce Epps. There's Valentine. Grooms give and go. And a push-off by Grooms.
Push off by Valentine.
Oh, good catch there.
Yeah, Valentine pushed off, but Grooms kind of didn't leave him much room to do anything else. Valentine, was trying to kind of make something happen.
There'll be 1-1 here, but big thing is that's foul number 2 on Mekhi Valentine now. As it's going to be 1-1 at the other end for Scoop Smith. As a technical foul now on Elite Physical Therapy and Coach Veda Epps. So actually, I've never seen, this is going to be interesting to see how this plays out. Because it's 1-1. So you imagine Smith's going to shoot the 1-1, and then you'll go to the technical free throws. And then it will be EPT ball. So it's not 1-1 because no one had possession, is what they're going to say. So no 1-1 for Scoop Smith. But Evan Berger will shoot some technical free throws. First one wouldn't go. Second one will for Evan Berger. So it's 18-16 with 6:06 remaining. Only the second technical of the summer. First one we've seen in the boys league. Both belong to coaches. First one was to Mariah Ward. As here's Berger. Berger, foul line, Berger, kick out. There's Gardner for three. Off the mark, easy board for Valentine. Now it's Grooms, deflected by Smith. Great defensive play there. Now it's taken by Berger. Berger, step back for three, no good. Pinball's out. Last touched by Dax Thomas State Farm. Two-point lead for EPT, a close game, something they haven't been used to this season. You can see some frustration mounting out on the court. See if Milsom can get them back on the board. Now it's Cam Epps. Epps sees Part, and Cameron Epps finds Paydirt. 4-point advantage for EPT is back the other way. Scoop Smith, 5:20 remaining in the half. Scoop rolling right, Scoop Smith, right wing. Smith floats it up and floats it in. As Smith answers. 5:07 remaining.
7 points for Scoop Smith. He's been probably the best player on the floor for State Farm.
Doing it all is Bryce Epps, someone else who can do it all, and there's Valentine sending in the miss.
One guy who could do it all, and another guy who could do it all finishes it off.
22-18 as down the lane, a foul called. That's Valentine's third. Sending Scoop Smith to the line. But Kai Valentine has more fouls than buckets tonight. A rare thing to say about that, as the recruit from South Alabama, or being recruited by South Alabama for basketball. First one was no good.
We've seen a time that,
as that one no good. Rebound as an empty trip is back the other way. There's Grooms, fouled from behind by Curdy Wade.
Oh, Wade thought that was a clean block, but nonetheless will send Notorious Grooms to the charity stripe.
As there's Grooms up and in, give him 4. Grooms, second one in again. 5 points for Notorious Grooms. It's a 24-18 lead for EPT. Here's Evan Berger. As Berger up top, Curdy Wade. Wade near side, Berger got Grooms in the air. Berger left wing, up top, Gardner. Gardner inside, there's Rowe up, no good. Rowe second time, banks it in. Dunny Rowe cuts the lead back down to 4. 4:07 remaining opening half. Up top, Chenier way outside and way short. Easy pickings for Rowe. Now it's Smith. Scoop driving, Scoop floats it up, back iron and out, rebound Milsom. And the other end, Grooms, an easy layup as Notorious Grooms up to 7 points. 6-point lead for EPT. Here's Evan Berger. Berger, top of the key, foul line, floats it up, no good. Rebound, Rowe off the window for 2. Dunny up to 6, 26-22. Talked about these two teams filling the basket this season. Very low scoring affair as a steal. Back the other way. Gardner off the fingertips, but has enough to keep it in bounds. Near side, Rowe runs into one. Rowe left wing 3, no good. Rebound, Epps. Bryce Epps in transition. Bryce down the lane. Epps step back, left elbow. Off the rim and out, and last touch by Traveris Rowe, going to give the ball up to EPT.
Less than 3 minutes to go here in the first half, 26-22, elite physical therapy. And if you're Dax Thomas State Farm, I mean, you've done a good job of at least kind of keeping it close here, but you need to get some stops if you want to try and maybe tie this game before the end of the half.
There's Epps, and again, if you can keep it within single digits, maybe within 5, you got to feel pretty good as Grooms in and out. Great board by Milsom. Wade, and there's the foul. As Wade not happy about the foul, that's going to be his 3rd. But the issue with Wade there, you don't pick up the foul if you box out. Curdy doesn't box out, easy rebound, then ends up hacking, and that's where you see the growth still needing to come for these young players.
Yeah, and better to learn it now and kind of get adjusted to it now than in a couple of months when he's on the bench playing for Joe Salvino.
As here's Keelan Milsom looking to make the back end. Keelan up and Keelan in. 2 points for Milsom from the stripe. As back the other way, here's Dax Thomas State Farm. 2:40 remaining here, opening half. Top of the key, Smith, right elbow, Smith to Rowe, right block, dribbles so he wouldn't travel as he was falling down, got the rebound. Now it's Gardner off the glass for 2. 3 for Lorenzo Gardner is back the other way. Here comes Bryce Epps. 2:17 remaining. Epps drives. Bryce, left block, jump stop, floats it up, no good. Rebound, Berger. Now it's Scoop Smith. Here comes Smith, top of the key, Scoop. Looks for Rowe, has him. Rowe, right hand, no good. Rowe surrounded, fights through it, and Dunny makes it a 2-point game. 8 first half points for Traveris Rowe.
Yeah, he's coming along even more so over the last 2 minutes. 6 of those 8 points.
Far side, Milsom for 3, off the mark. Rebound long, Grooms finds it, Notorious. Right side, steps to the middle, pulls the trigger, drains it. What a shot by Notorious Grooms. 31-26 now. Scoop looks for Rowe and off the foot of Cameron Epps on the feed. 1:22 remaining in the half. 31-26 your score. EPT leading.
Brandon Battles will check back in for Harrison.
Smith gets it in. That's to Rowe. Rowe inside. Battles. And it's an offensive foul.
Big possession here, and one and
Epps the trigger. He'll send this possible last possession of the half in motion. See what they decide to do with 1:16.
Yeah, I think they slow it down a little bit, try to look for a good shot.
So much for that.
Yep. What do I know?
Hey, you know, you have a number of South Allegheny players. That's how they play low and slow a lot, but not EPT. As underneath, Dunny cleans things up.
And Dunny has been huge for State Farm here in the late going. 8 of his 10 points over the last few minutes.
Cam a little out of control, but Battles the last to touch with 53.3.
See if EPT decides to slow it down here in the final minute.
48 on the clock.
This is a nice matchup too. Evan Berger defending against Bryce Epps.
Kick out, Grooms all alone. Yes, sir, Notorious Grooms. Give him 13. As here's Gardner out of bounds. And EPT a chance to increase ever further. (34-28). If you're Dax Thomas, State Farm got to find a way to shut the door here. Cannot let them get any closer, as a little too close to Cameron Epps was Scoop Smith. Drew Cook off the inbound. Smith, or make that Cook, excuse me. Cook cuts down the middle, floats it up and knocks it down. Drew Cook, first bucket of the evening.
It's made it look so easy there.
10
an
seconds.
8-point game.
Big possession. Dax Thomas, you feel like they need some points going into the half. No good. Rebound long. Epps off of Berger. Cam at the buzzer. Shot would not have counted if it would have went, but at the half, it's EPT 36, Dax Thomas State Farm 28. When we come back, we'll have the second half for you right here on MVI Live, your home of the MVISBL.
There is nothing like a refreshing cup of quality coffee to start your day. Brand new to the Mon Valley is His Place Coffee Community and more. Every morning our beans are ground at just the right time to give you that perfect cup of coffee or coffee specialty. Enjoy a fresh made baked good to help start your day? Not a coffee drinker or looking for something different? Try one of our Frap Shakes Refreshers or specialty cremosos. From 6 a.m. to 2 p.m., it is more than just a coffee shop. Every cup of coffee helps us bring hope back into the community through our tutoring, reading, and single parenting programs. That is why we are His Place Coffee Community and more, located 103rd Street in Monessen.
So both my parents played in college. It's actually how they met, and it's just been a part of my family for a really long time. My older sister played, so I would always, end up at the gym going to her practices. From there, just the amount of time spent in the gym, I really just kind of fell in love with it.
So I think I started playing when I was like 4, and I always used to go see my sister play her high school games at Gateway. And actually, we were the same number, so that inspired me to start wearing 4. And she was always pretty good at it, but she ended up stopped playing. But I saw how good she was, and I thought I'd give it a try myself.
I
don't even know what I would do without basketball. It's just become such a big part of me.
Passionate. I'm very passionate about the game. This is my life. This is all I do.
I just like the fact that you don't feel like you have to do something yourself. That feeling of I'm not alone. Like I have somebody who feels the same things I do, that, you know, if I'm having a rough one, they'll be right there beside me to pat me on the back and say, like, you got the next one. Don't worry about it. You're going to be fine.
It takes a lot of discipline. I think if you want to get to the level you want to be at, you have to keep doing it. You got to keep progressing, because if you're not, then someone else is.
We're all working so hard towards the same goal. It's more like keeping up your end of the bargain to make sure everyone can feel that success.
Marble Diamonds and Jewelry, a third-generation family-owned and operated business since 1964. Whether you are looking to propose, promise, celebrate, or surprise, Marbles has the expertise, selection, and price to make your shopping experience relaxed and easy. Visit our showroom located at 112 Pricedale Road in Bell Vernon, or call us at 724-929-6633. Marble Diamonds and Jewelry, your journey, your jeweler.
Back here for half number 2. Appreciate them buying some time, letting us run the rest of our ads and get back on the air to bring you half number 2. But hey, it's the MVI's league. They got us.
We call the shots.
That's
Come on,
right. Let's be honest, right? Too bad we can't do that during the regular season.
Oh, that'd be phenomenal.
EPT played a lot of that half without the man with the ball right now. That's Mackay Valentine in foul trouble with 3. There's Grooms. He has the hot hand. That one no good. Rebound Harrison coming off a season high of 28. None so far. Gardner no good. Rebound Pinball's free. Great job by Harrison. Now Gardner to Berger, using his length to his advantage. And Berger no good. Dunny went flying through the air and couldn't get it. Back the other way. Here's Epps. Bryce spinning. Bryce with the left hand. Got it. As Rowe will come off. Seemed to be a little worse for the wear after trying to send it in.
Yeah, he just kind of came out of nowhere. And was kind of holding his face.
There you go. Hand in the eye or something.
Yeah, hopefully Dunny is good. I know he's been battling some injuries this summer.
May up around the nose. Wonder if his nose is getting some red liquid out of it. Matching his jersey. At least if he gets an orange jersey, they wouldn't know.
That's true.
As Epps denied by Evan Berger. Here's Brandon Battles. Battles spinning. Battles. Now it's Smith. Up top, Berger. Driving. Berger has help. Kicks it out. There's Harrison. Right block. Stop up. Smith all alone for 3. No good. Rebound. Valentine. Mackay. Berger off his hands. Great hustle play by Smith. Now it's Battles. Battles into Gardner. Gardner back to Battles off the window. No good.
Missed opportunities for State Farm just continue.
At the other end, gorgeous passing by EPT, and Bryce Epps the beneficiary. As it's a 40-28 advantage with 14:05 remaining here in the half.
And you can't do that against a team like this in elite physical therapy. I mean, they can make you pay, and it's exactly what they did. And now they have a 12-point lead rather than Daxton State Farm being down by 8.
And they have the basketball again. But great, this is great to see Dunny back in.
Yeah, and just it's been State Farm really kind of putting themselves in a worse position with turnovers, with missed opportunities, missed layups. I mean, just simple things that I'm sure Naz Victoria is not going to be very happy about.
Bryce Epps in the left wing. Epps trying to increase this EPT advantage. Fade away shot, no good. Rebound, Gardner. Now it's Berger. Epps pressuring, but Berger stops up, no good. Second time, yes. There's been some easy misses for Dax Thomas State Farm, and that has plagued them here this evening as outside Valentine does not miss. Give him 8.
And timeout now being called by State Farm.
As Dax Thomas will talk things over here, giving us a chance to thank our friends at Dax Thomas State Farm. Life's full of surprises, some good, some not so good, and that's why your State Farm agent, Dax Thomas, is there with good neighbor service and surprisingly great rates for everybody. Yep, that's right. At State Farm, you get great service and great rates with every policy, so you can be prepared for all life's surprises. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. 2 points this half so far for Dax Thomas State Farm. On the other thing, or on the other side of things, 7 for EPT. Here is Grooms. He had the hot hand in half number 1 with 13. There's Valentine. Valentine outside, off the mark, rebound Gardner. Now it's taken by Smith. Scoop spinning away. Scoop over the timeline here. Scoop goes far side. Gardner. Lorenzo poked free by Cameron Epps. Now it's Bryce off the feed from Grooms. Bryce to Cam. Cam blocked by Berger. Cameron Epps. Epps up top for 3. Got it! Cam Epps from beyond the arc.
Yeah, they left him open too long, and Cameron Epps makes them pay.
As far side, Brandon battles. Battles, skips to Berger. Quick pass into Gardner. Gardner gets it to fall. 5 points now for Lorenzo Gardner. 46-32. As a bit of a lead starting to form here for Elite Physical Therapy. As driving kick out, there's Pinckney Jr. off the mark. Rebound grabbed by Battles, try to flip it to Gardner. Pinckney almost took it away. Here comes Rowe. Rowe down the lane. Dunny fouled on the floor by Bryce Epps. Chenier out, Cook in.
Curdy Wade back in for Dax Thomas State Farm as they have been outscored by a 10-4 margin here. First 4+ minutes.
As add 2 more, it's Notorious Grooms with his first bucket of the half. Back the other way here, Smith. Scoop Smith spinning away. Smith to Battles outside. No good. Rebound Epps. Here's Epps. Epps to Epps and Bryce with the left hand. 50-32. Bryce Epps to 15. EPT starting to put in some work here in half number 2. As Smith double team, throws it almost away. Berger there. Berger driving. Berger Euro step down the lane for 2. Evan Berger's second bucket of the half. Now it's Grooms. Grooms up top to Cameron Epps. Epps driving. Epps finds the lane, and Cam finds pay dirt as well. 7 for Cam Epps. As Smith finds Battles, and Battles in for 2. Brandon Battles. 52-36. Now it's Bryce Epps. Looked for Grooms off the foot of Evan Berger and out with 10:26 remaining here in the half. There's Epps from Bryce, as now up top Mackay Valentine. Valentine drives in. Mackay's fouled, and he'll shoot a pair.
Yeah, I think it really shows just how good this Elite Physical Therapy team, when Valentine has battled foul trouble. He only had 8 points, but they're still able to roll like this. I mean, this is a team that's just so strong defensively. They're so balanced, have so much depth. It's just everyone contributes in this group, and that's the reason why they're the hunted right now in the MVISBL-Boys division.
2 for 2, and Mackay on an off night still will hit double digits with 10:16 remaining in the half. As Berger battles all alone, battles, knocks down the 3-ball. Brandon battles from outside. As here's Cameron Epps, pocket picked, it Scoop Smith to Rowe, off and running, and Dunny sends it down. As here's Cameron Epps up top, Cook. Drew Cook now, 9:36 remaining here in the half, 54-41. Driving in, Grooms underneath, Cam puts it up and Cam puts it in. Somehow no foul called as well.
I think everybody in the gym thought that there was going to be a foul as Cameron Epps now up to 9 points. Make it 56-41.
It was just an incredible play by Cameron Epps, getting Smith in the air, then putting it up.
And Cam has been huge here in this second half. All but 7 of his 9 points have come here in the second half as he's helped EPT get up to a 15-point lead, close to the 9-minute mark here in this one.
Smith across, Berger in the corner for 3, no good. Rebound, Scoop Smith. Now it's Battles. Battles surrounded, and Bryce Epps picks up the personal. If I'm not mistaken, that should be number 3 on Bryce Epps. Inbound shot up, Rowe. He's fouled by Valentine. That's 4. Dunny back to the charity stripe, 12 points tonight for Rowe.
Yeah, every single free throw, every possession for Dax Thomas State Farm is important here down the stretch as they look to trim into this deficit. And nice job by Rowe to hit the first of 2.
Only player in double digits for Dax Thomas State Farm is Traverse Rowe. Rowe off the iron, no good. Rebound, Bryce Epps. Epps splits 2, Bryce. Foul line, kick out, Cam for 3. Off the mark, rebound, Keelan Milsom, no good. At first it looked, but does fall. At the other end, Bryce gets the steal. Back the other way we go. Here's Bryce down the lane. Bryce Epps and 1. As Curdy gets his 4th foul of the evening. Sending Bryce to the line for 1, averaging 19 per game, 17 here. Bryce Epps is, in a nutshell, Mr. Consistent.
Yeah, he knows his role. He knows what he has to do every single game. And he hasn't had any issue not being the leading scorer. He just does his job, and that's a big reason why he's just one of the best players in this division.
And you look at that, guys when they're averaging high numbers like that, sometimes you say, okay, like Zion, over 20, but he has 2 40-point games. Bryce Epps' high this year is 22.
Mm-hmm.
His average is 19. So that high is not that much off the season average, even that there's no outliers. It's just consistent scoring on a nightly basis from Bryce Epps.
And on a night like this where, Makai's in foul trouble and only has 10 points, Bryce and Notorious Grooms are stepping up as there's another turnover by Dax Thomas State Farm. Their 6th of this half, and the problems just continue to pile up here for State Farm as they give EPT more and more chances.
You talk about stepping up. Cameron Epps has done that as well. As outside there's Grooms. Epps only averaging 4 points a game this summer, over 9 here tonight. As there's Cook from the corner. He's been dangerous outside at times this year. Smith, far side, scoop to Rowe. Rowe, jump stop off the glass, and Dunny for 2 more. 15 for Rowe, right at his season average. Guy you got to look at to get going for Dax Thomas State Farm if they want to make the comeback. Cedric Harrison, and averaging 14 and a half per game. As there's Grooms up no good, and coming off a season high of 28, but he has not found pay dirt yet. As EPT will burn a timeout here.
Yeah, and they can afford to do so with this 17-point lead, 7:17 to go here in this one. Elite Physical Therapy looking to go to 7-0. I know technically the first half of the season started the game before the break, but you know, I'm sure EPT was pretty motivated to come out after a week off and kind of impose their will, and strong start to the second half has really helped them do that. Cameron Epps has been huge. Bryce Epps has been great all evening, and Dax Thomas State Farm hasn't made it easy on themselves with missed buckets, turnovers, just missed a ton of missed opportunities for the guys in red. As you know, they looked potentially primed to maybe pull off an upset, but EPT wasn't having any of it.
Elite Physical Therapy 61-44 on top. You know, as you mentioned, they've been able to do it without Valentine for a lot of this game, and just shows why they're so dangerous and so talented, because so many different guys that can beat you on any given night. As a foul on the trap attempt by Scoop Smith. Inbound, there's Grooms, brings it over the timeline. Grooms in the front court, left side. Guarded by Brandon Battles. Now it's taken by Epps. Epps. Now Grooms. Back to Epps. Epps driving. Bryce, left block. Bryce looking for an option. Back outside beyond the divider. It's Bryce Epps. Epps, left wing. Bryce driving. Left block. Steps back. Epps knocks it down. Bryce Epps to 20. Flipped far side. There's Rowe, and Rowe's fouled. As Bryce Epps joins Valentine in the 4 foul club, which I'm sure neither are happy to be a part of right now, as Scoop Smith off the mark. Notorious Grooms will slow the issue.
Yeah, I don't think Bryce is going to leave the court. I think he's, 6.5 to go. I think he's in it for the long haul. He knows he's smart enough to know that where he sits in terms of foul trouble and do whatever he can to avoid that 5th.
Especially with the 20-point advantage here. Or just about 19, as there's Grooms. He can make it over 20. Far side, Cameron Epps. Epps to Grooms, Notorious. Driving, Notorious parts the seas and rattles it in. Notorious Grooms. Here's Smith, scoop, fouled by Milsom. Scoop Smith holding his wrist, saying this is where he got hit. As Smith at the line for the second time today. 7 points in the first half, scoreless today. Smith off the iron, no good.
I will say, going back to Notorious Grooms, probably I don't know what I want to say overlooked, but you talk about what Mekhi Valentine and Bryce Epps do every game. But, man, Notorious Grooms has been so consistent as well. I mean, he's been so beneficial for this EPT team.
As Smith knocks down the back end, here's Epps. Epps with the... .534 remaining here in the half. 65-45 your score. Cook gets it in. That's to Bryce Epps. Bryce over the divider. Here's Bryce driving down the lane. Bryce with the left hand. 2 more. 22 for Bryce Epps. Rowe, now it's taken. That's by Harrison. Cedric up top to Rowe. Rowe, far side. There's Berger, drives, left block, right side. Now it's Battles for 3. In and out rebound. Rowe puts it up and in. As Dunny up to 17 at the other end, it's Grooms. Notorious Grooms has Cameron Epps on the far side. Grooms under the legs of Berger. Now it's Bryce, far side. Bryce Epps driving. Bryce Stops up top he goes. That's Grooms to Cook. Cook driving right, block Drew. Cook banks it in. Second bucket of the game for Drew Cook, 69-47. Now it's Berger spinning in, and another miss at the rim for Dax Thomas State Farm. Smith can't get the steal. Now it's Cook across to Epps, and Epps lays it in for two. Double digits for Cameron Epps. Now it's Battles. Battles out to Smith. Kick to the corner. Berger for three, in and out. Rebound Smith. Now it's Battles. Battles up off the window and in. Brandon Battles up to 9. There's Berger the steal and Berger the score. Evan Berger up to 7 points, and it's 71-51. Lead back to 20 still for EPT. As there's Rowe now the steal. Rowe throws it away. Thought Berger was running with him. He was not. Now it's Drew Cook into the front court. Cook, foul line, floats it up. No good. Rebound Battles. He's surrounded. Dribbles out of a trio of EPT players. Battles straight down Broadway. No good. Rowe tips it in. Dunny matches his season high of 19. Far side, Milsom, right wing three, no good. Rebound now, it's Harrison. Cedric to the corner. Deep two for Battles, and Battles up to 11 as he knocks down the two. And it's 71-55 as a timeout called by EPT. Gives us a chance to thank our friends at Elite Physical Therapy, who offers orthopedic and sports physical care to get you better faster. Elite Physical Therapy prides themselves on one-to-one skill, and they're located in Bell Vernon. Call for an appointment at 724-243-3728. 19 for Rowe and 11 for Battles. Only two in double digits for Dax Thomas State Farm. On the other side of things, 17 for Grooms, 10 for Valentine, 11 for Epps, 22 for Bryce Epps, and 4 for Milsom and Cook, while Pinckney Jr. added 3. It's Wright, Pinckney Jr., Grooms, Turner, and Mackay Valentine, most likely finishing out the final 3. As Smith, the steal, finds Battles up, no good. As Smith fouls Turner on the rebound. Here's Wright. Wright sees the lane, takes advantage. No good though. Rebound Rowe. Rowe to Battles. Battles gets up and floats it in. 13 for Brandon Battles. 71-57. As now it's Wright from the right side off the iron. No rebound. Curdy Wade. Now Wright had the steal for a second and got it once more. Finds Valentine straight down Broadway, up with the left and in. 12 points for Valentine now. Here's Smith. Smith drives. Smith changes direction. Kick out Berger. Left wing three. Iron out over the backboard. And EPT gets the ball once again. Valentine the trigger. Pressed by Dax Thomas. Pinckney Jr. hauls it in. Chenier finds Wright. And Wright no good, but unable to finish was Turner. As here's Battles. Battles to Smith back outside. Rowe. As just Valentine's presence forced the errant pass. EPT, even though a large 73-57 margin, not one to remember for the number 1 team here in the league this summer. Here comes Grooms, and Grooms up to 19. Scoop Smith finds the rock, brings it into the front court. Scoop Smith, right side. He's double teamed, skips up, there's Dunny. Dunny to Berger, one more, Battles for 3. Off the mark, rebound Wright. right to Grooms. Grooms up again, and Notorious lays it in. 21 for Notorious Grooms. Here's Smith deep for three, no good, nobody underneath but right. Right to Valentine. Valentine puts it up, and Valentine around the cylinder and in. 14 points now for Valentine, 50 on the clock, 79-57. Off the fingertips of Grooms and out as Dax Thomas State Farm will try once again. Inbound Berger. Berger guarded by Turner, flips it to Wade. Curdy drives, foul line, 15-footer out. Rebound right. Wright driving the other way. Here's Michael Wright. Wright from the foul line, no good. Rebound, Valentine tips it in. 16 for Valentine. Now it's Smith. Smith across, Rowe wasn't ready. 20.2 on the clock, 81-57. EPT on top. It was 36-28, a lead at the half.
You know, just like that, Valentine goes from just around 10 points to up in his point total of 16.
And he's played maybe, what, 10 minutes in this game?
Yeah, I mean, he's been at 4 fouls for a while. Him and Scoop Smith are battling under the hoop.
As it will end, and EPT will go to 6-0. 81-57, your final score. 19 for Rowe, 13 for Battles, lone 2 in double digits for Dax Thomas State Farm on the other end. 22 for Epps, 21 for Grooms, 16 for Valentine, 11 for Cameron Epps for EPT. 7-0, Dax Thomas State Farm stays at third, but they are now 3-4 on the season. Still one game up of Howard Hanna, who is tied with B Graphics but owns the head-to-head here this evening. But Jose, any final thoughts on this one?
I mean, you know, what we've seen all season long, EPT just continues to roll. You know, I know State Farm gave them a game for most of this one, but just what can you say about this elite physical therapy team? A week off, and it really does nothing. You know, they're still the hunted here in the boys division, and you know, they're the favorites without question.
EPT rolls once more. They're 7-0. We have 3 more games tomorrow as girls action resumes, and then back to the boys to conclude what is the final 12-game week of the summer. I just had to make sure my math was right. We'll play 2 play dates next week, then 2 play dates the following week. Then it'll be a playoff week, which won't feature 3 games every night. So we have a couple more play dates here this week, and look forward to some great more basketball. As on behalf of Jose Negron here with me in this game, Liam Bellamu did game number 1 with me. I'm Alex Lyon saying thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you tomorrow for 3 more games as the girls back on the court here in the MVISBL. But until tomorrow, have a great rest of your Tuesday, everybody.